achievements in my sight. Every victory earned under the neon light. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. LordBiegel, lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. Final fantasy realms, magic in our hands, battling the monsters, together we stand. Every pulse of the fight, like a rock and roll band. Grinding levels up, it's all part of the plan. From pixels to glory, our story unfolds. Chasing down legends with hearts made of gold. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. LordBiegel, lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. We rise from the ashes, champions we claim. In this realm of pixels, we're redefining the game. With every duel we conquer, the sound of our name echoes like thunder, we're rising to fame. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. LordBiegel, lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. I got my headset on, I'm locked in the game. With every match I fight, seeking fortune and fame. Sniping at the enemies, I'm never feeling tame. In this virtual world, I carve out my name. Crown on my head, achievements in my sight. Every victory earned under the neon light. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. LordBiegel, lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. Final fantasy realms, magic in our hands, battling the monsters, together we stand. Every pulse of the fight, like a rock and roll band. Grinding levels up, it's all part of the plan. From pixels to glory, our story unfolds. Chasing down legends with hearts made of gold. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. LordBiegel, lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. We rise from the ashes, champions we claim. In this realm of pixels, we're redefining the game. With every duel we conquer, the sound of our name echoes like thunder.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello there, John. Hello, everyone else as well. Oh. How have you guys all been doing? Apparently. Maybe YouTube chat. Oh, no, it is working. There it is. It's way down the bottom. Hard for me to see on that little screen. Hope everyone's doing alright tonight. It's been a while. Fucking, as soon as I start streaming, I start getting goddamn notifications from people on Discord and TikTok and everywhere, I swear to God. Just me popping over a nice little soda. As I hope to God my chair doesn't keep freaking rolling on me. I'm doing good. How am I? I'm doing alright. I mean, got a nice slash from work, but other than that, I'm doing good. I'm tired. Work definitely wears me out, but Like, just woke up? Nah, I've been awake since like 4 a.m. So I've been awake for, let's see, 15 and a half hours, give or take. How you doing though, Kyle? Glad you're doing good. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, no, I've been awake for all day. I had to work this morning. I got to work tomorrow morning for mandatory overtime. At least it's only a half day, but still. I'd rather not do anything. Work wasn't particularly great today. So, we got a new guy at work, and he hasn't been there very fucking long, and I hate that guy right now. Spring, happy spring. It is not happy spring. It is... She's becoming winter. Fall is fading fast, and winter is a-coming. Thank you for dropping by, Han. Yeah, no, the work's not been going... Like, the job itself has been fucking fantastic. The new guy, though, I don't like him. He belched in my face twice at work, and he's got to be smoking, like, the cheapest and most horrific brand of cigarettes I've ever experienced, because the guy just fucking reeks. And then he decides to, like, drop a sheet of metal on me. Okay, we bent the metal, right? It's supposed to go on as like a roof cover. Quit. And he dropped it on my left arm twice. I don't like him. I am seriously disliking his stupidity very greatly. My hair is like super soft right now. I like playing with it. And then my other buddy at work, he was trying to give me a hand, and I think that's where I got my scratch from. Maybe I got it slightly sooner. It would have been around the same time. I'm just not sure exactly when. But I got caught by some part of the steel, and it just gave me a nice little gash, but nothing terrible. I can dream, don't burst my bubble bath. I'm not going to burst your bubble bath. Bubble bath. But, yeah, you never know. It's evil winter, not heavy spring. Winter's not that bad. It's the time you get to cozy up to your loved ones or your animals and stay warm under the blankies. Or drive into a snowbank, one of the two. Your options are kind of limited, I guess. Yes, Jesse, I know gum does exist, but it's not... I don't need to use it. That motherfucker does. But he's like the only bad part about work. My other coworkers, I actually really enjoy them. They're funny and they make my day. They really do. Except some of the office people. I don't like the decisions they make, but whatever. Oh. It's our spring, so no snow. I know that's what you're meaning, Jesse. I seriously don't know what he smokes or what he eats on his break or does, but oh my god, is it awful. Yeah. It's fun until January for me. After that, winter can fuck right up. Hey, what's going on, Alpha? Figure out what. Okay. Interesting. Thank you, Tay. No one likes the higher ups. Like, they're not bad, right? I haven't had any, bad experiences with them. But every time I think we're getting caught up and we're busting ass and we're getting these jobs, and they're like, oh, mandatory overtime. Since I've started there, I have worked every single fucking Friday, which is mandatory overtime. It's like, fuck. Give us a day off already. Jesus Christ. Give us our 4-day work week and let us go. Did he apologize for burping on you? No. No, he didn't. No, he did it twice while he was helping me bend some sheets, and then drop the fucking crap on my arm. So, more money, most of it's taken out in taxes, so, I'm poor. Aren't we all in one way or another? But yeah, other than the new guy. And like he said his pipes froze for his place on Monday, which is really strange because we just got slightly below 32 degrees and we were like at 29. So his pipes shouldn't have froze that goddamn fast unless they're really fucking dumb and don't use heat. I don't know. I was a little skeptical of that one, and so were a couple other people, so at least it was a burp. Could have been way worse. Like if it would have been a fart, right, I wouldn't have cared as much, but he belched in my face, right? If he just farted and it wafted towards me, you know what, whatever. But belching in my face is very different. Old pipes, no. No, like, so if you live in Wisconsin, you're basically smart enough to understand that, hey, I should probably take care of my piping. If it starts to get a little bit chilly out, you should go, oh, hey, maybe I need to make sure that my temperature inside my house is around 65 to 75 degrees. That keeps your shit from freezing. They also have pipe insulation that you can actually wrap around your pipes. But it was just very interesting that it was on, like, he goes, I woke up to no water. It's like, okay. I just couldn't come in. You told us that you'd be coming in. Like, even if his pipes were frozen, right? It wouldn't take very long to thaw them. Even though he'd be the only house with, like, frozen pipes in the entire tri-state area. All right? And I'm saying tri-state. Like, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Minnesota, the only place that may have had frozen pipes. So, I don't know. He's so fucking dumb. But you can't fix stupid. Well, you can, just not legally. Oh. All right, Kyle, like, the worst part is, like, he is a relatively nice guy. He just does some really dumb, stupid ass shit. Belching in my face and not apologizing for it was one of them. And then doing it again, I'm like, alright, you're pushing it, motherfucker. You're really pushing it. One more and I'm probably gonna deck you and I'll lose my job and I might go to jail for the night, but it's gonna be fucking worth it. And he's like, oh, I can't hold this anymore, and drops the fucking sheet of metal. And he pins my arm between what we just bent and what we had bent prior. So I'm like, fucker. So I had to reef the thing up, get my arm out. And then I got all pissed off. My other buddy, TJ, at work, he's just dancing around, looking like he's looking at me. I think he understands that I'm getting pissed. Lunchtime comes and I walk up to him. I'm like, you may be blind, but at least you're not as dumb as that motherfucker. And he just laughed and stuff like that because apparently he broke his glasses. Now he can't see shit, but he's still doing really well at work. So it's good. It's good all the way around. Let me guess. I started this. Now you have to go potty. I swear to God, these animals, man. They're like, oop, let's time it now. 1 sec. Oh. Quit moving. Outside. Yes, he is a bit of a lazy bum, in my opinion. Ugh. They do it on purpose. They do. They do it on purpose. I know they do. So as you guys saw by the title, D&D is up on the docket for discussion, briefly for sure. The Discord was given the opportunity to decide what type of D&D campaign we were going to be running. And they decided, let's give Beagle the full choice and then decision. with his rule set. So that's what's happening. So they're deciding that they're at their own peril to go through torturous hell for shits and giggles, I guess. I have decided that we will do a live D&D thing. It is probably going to happen in January after the holidays have passed. Most likely a Saturday, because Shy is planning on working openings on the weekend, which would allow her to play as well for a few hours, and I won't have to worry about waking up and going to work. So I don't know the exact date yet, but it is going to be in January. It is going to be a Saturday. And I do know that a lot of people have gotten in contact with me over Discord, over email, over TikTok, and I think that's it. Over wanting to play and what characters they would want to have, and yada, yada, yada. I will probably need everyone to contact me again. Because I'm very bad at remembering who all wanted to participate. And some of those people I haven't talked to for a time now. Now, since it is going to be after the holiday season, I'm not going to make it Christmassy. I'm not going to make it, winter holiday. But I did think about making it winter-esque. And I thought it would be very interesting to maybe have the team of adventurers going after, like the Abominable Snowman or the Yeti or something along those lines. I don't know if anyone would be interested in watching a role play of hunting a Yeti or something along those lines, but it could be entertaining for some people. And I will have to make sure that the people that actually really do want to play do get in contact with me, because I have to send them the player's handbook so that they can read through it and figure out what type of characters they want to build. I do plan on doing another stream in the near future, maybe like a week, 2 weeks away from now, where I actually want to have those people who do want to play, who want to invest that time into this, to learn how to create their characters on stream with me. I can get down with it. Nice. What I would do is I would go through the process of creating characters via the Eldarrun Age of Wretchedness rule set, which is what I've designed. And even whoever doesn't plan on playing could even create a character and say they have one for whatever purpose later on down the road. I hope people would be interested in learning how to do it. I think it'd be really fun. That's just my personal thing. Oh yeah. I may not know what is going on at all, but I'll still watch for y'all. Alright, so with Dungeons and Dragons, you have to create a character to be you, just like in Baldur's Gate, right? You create a character. Or you pick one that's already pre-designed. And in Eldarrun Age of Wretchedness, the rules are different than in regular Dungeons and Dragons. So I would have people watch me to learn how to create a character so that they can do it on their own time. For me to create a character, it takes me about 15 to 20 minutes, but I can teach people how to do it in roughly an hour. And this would probably be the easiest way for me to do this, and I can answer questions live and help everyone out that way. I have taught a number of people how to play D&D over the years.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Okay. Thank you, Elmer Fudd. I mean, I'm not hunting rabbits per se, but someone else might be doing that this weekend. Not me, though. Go through what dice you use, how you use them, and you can even use, computerized dice, where it'll do the roll for you, or like if you can, I think you can tell Google, like, roll the D6 and it'll give you a number randomly or something like that, or you can look up a randomizer for it. So Jesse, even if you don't know what's going on or how to do it, you can actually sit down and learn how to do it. I find it to be really fucking fun because I go for characters that are outside my normal. I'm a very big man. I like playing very small characters because I see the tininess of like a halfling as a huge benefit compared to the giant girth. Probably the wrong word on that. I probably shouldn't have used that one. The massive size of a ogre. Or a half ogre, I mean. Yeah, that was probably the wrong word. Oh well. Someone will clip that eventually. It's very easy and fun when you learn the rules. The giant girth, that's what she said. Shut up. Yeah, D&D is actually really fun. Especially if you have a group of people that want to really role play a little bit. One of the rules I've always had when I do Dungeons and Dragons is whatever you say happens. So if you are speaking in character and telling someone, I wonder what would happen if I pull their pants down, that means you basically said that out loud to somebody, right? So I give everyone who plays at my table the ability to go to the DM, which tells me it's out of character, it's going to be meta, it's going to be beyond the character's understanding of things. Thank you for lurking, Francis. Dog wants back in. Shut up, Cal. So we asked the DM about girth. I mean, you can, yes. The biggest thing with Dungeons and Dragons is if you've ever read a book or ever heard a song or watched a film and you felt emotions for like just one particular character, you can play D&D. It is literally that simple. If you've ever played a game where you felt a connection to a character, you can play D&D. The amount of math involved in D&D is very minuscule and very basic if you know how to do it, not what they do these days. It doesn't have to be as complicated as what they send out, that's for damn sure. How round is the halfling? Can we use it as a bowling ball? Technically, yes. Average weight of a halfling is around like 60 pounds. 60 pounds at 3 foot tall. Yeah, you could technically, roll it down a hill one way or another. No common core bullshit. No common core. It is very simple. You have a +2 to your strength modifier. So when you attack, you add 2 to it. So if you roll a d20 and you need a 16 to hit and you score a 14, you hit because it equals 16 + 2. You got it. Very simple math. It's not all this weird bullshit. Right? The role-playing aspect is always fun. If I can get it to work where we can get in like a big old Discord call going on at the same time, where people will have to either mute themselves when they're not speaking, or I will have to design a like hold your hand up gesture to make things progress. We will discuss that in trying to find a way that'll make it work. But it is a couple months away. It is going to be in January. And I think it's going to be fun. I really, truly do. Alpha can help with that. I know you can help with that. If you're available. I do need a minimum of 5 people, though. I know Mayo said she wanted to. I have not heard from Ray Luge in quite a while. I know that Shy wants to. I think Tay said she wanted to. So that's 3 for sure. Put up the 4 because of Ray Luge is kind of a iffy one. And we'll see from there. Yeah, there's Mile right there. Hell yeah. And I accept people of any background into D&D. If you've never played it, sweet. I will teach you. If you have played it, cool. I will show you more. I am not afraid of teaching people and having them explore new things. Could technically have all players on vid at the same time in little windows. I could, yes. The problem with that is I don't want to put people in a situation where they would feel uncomfortable with showing their faces. I wanted to have little like caricature PNG drawings, which I thought would be really nice as like an image instead of the person themselves. That way it's their character, which would be a little bit better. That's why it's been quiet. I'm confused by the statement. Are you saying Ray Luge? Or not Discord chat call thing? You need to explain just a little bit more, Jesse. So that's the Ray Luge, yeah, okay. That's the big thing on the D&D that I wanted to mention. It is planned for January. The people that really want to play, reach out to me in the next 2 weeks or something like that. And I will do a create a character stream where you guys can create your characters alongside me showing you how to do it, alongside me doing it. You saw him in Beardo's Live on Sunday? Nice. Yeah, I haven't talked to Ray Luge in a fair bit now. But it's good that he's still out and about. No, it's not 5th edition. No, it's not. It is my own rule set, 'cause that's what people chose. So that's what it's going to be. So I will literally have to show people how to do it, because it is different. Okay. I gotcha. All good. But no, Cal, it's, yeah, fuck 5th edition. Okay, correction. 5th edition is the continuation, the expansion of the original Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, which was technically 2nd edition, back in the day. It's not the same. Things got weird. We're not doing that. He's cheating on Beagle. That is perfectly fine. I have no problems with that. Character creation sim is going to be super fun. I think it will be. You bull fucking shit, Jesse. I told you I was done sending them. I ain't sending you any more, so psh, you ain't getting any more music from this guy. Fuck off. I was going to send you some really good music too, but no. You're cut off. No more music for you. No more me going, hey, Jesse might like this, and sending it as I'm working. Just to be nice. No, not happening anymore. I'm done with you. Fuck, where was I going with that now? Right. If people have an idea currently for what they'd like for a character, like you have a race that you want to do and maybe a class that you're thinking about doing, make sure to, if you're on Discord, message me on Discord, and I can talk you through how that will probably go about and if it'll work or not. She being bratty. That's what she's doing. She's being bratty. You don't even care about the music I send you anyways. Don't lie. Actually, there was a song that just popped up on my phone that I was gonna send earlier because she's like, I don't like country music. Meh, 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 meh. And it's actually a song that says Make My Country Rock, which actually has Godsmack, Travis Tritt, and Corey Marks, which is an amazing song, by the way. Are there any restrictions on races? There are restrictions on races. So, it is dwarves, 3 different types. You have the gray dwarf, the hill dwarf, and the mountain dwarf. Gnomes, you have a Snivelbliven, and then you have the regular, common, everyday gnome that we all think about. The Snivelbliven is like a walking, hairless ball sack. It's not actually country. It is explaining why country is like Southern rock, because Southern rock was born from country music. It's actually really fucking good. Elves, you have... Oh boy, hang on here. Marsh, wood, valley, gray, high. You have wild. One more, drow. Those are the 7 elves. 7 races of. You can also be a half elf, and a half elf is a human in any of those 7. There's halflings of 3 types. You have the tall fellow, you have the harefoot, and you have the stoutish. The tall fellow, I didn't mean to flick anyone off. Tall fellow primarily travels with elves. The harefoot primarily live amongst humans. And the stoutish are with the gnomes and the dwarves. Pouts as a tiefling. Fuck tieflings. They're worthless piles of shit. All they want to do is have sex with everything. They're worthless. Fuck tieflings. You want to be a little demon? Say you want to be a fucking demon. That's all you're doing it for. You want the horns and the tail to be horny. Come on. Come the fuck on. Be a half ogre. Be a half orc. I mean, hell, take on something that's actually... Worked in a store that played a country station. At first I hated it, but after hearing some songs, like, this, a lot of the songs of country music aren't that bad. A lot of them are more upbeat than just she stole my truck and my heart. Like, way more. There's a lot way better ones. I don't care for the idea of a tiefling. If you want to have a demon thing going on, dude, fuck. Yes, you can. Demons are not excluded, believe me. You can actually be a warlock class. The warlock literally makes a deal or a pact with a patron. Usually some entity that is not considered to be necessarily good. And it gives you some really fun abilities. Way better than the fucking tiefling. Yeah, bullshit. I will never accept that none of mine were horny. Fuck that. I mean, and I can say that because I played enough D&D with enough people in my lifetime. I even had a person playing a female paladin that literally wanted to have sex with a goddamn steer. Okay? It happens. Everyone goes down that road eventually, okay? It happens. Everyone goes from the I am the Witcher to hey, look what I can do, guys. It's always going to be that way. See? One was. I fucking knew it. You can't say you never did it. Fucking knew it. Because it happens to everybody. Hello, Miss Kelly. Yes. When you want like upbeat country music, they get sad music usually. That's a thorny ending. See what I fucking mean? I fucking told you. I've played it for 20 years. I know what happens in sessions, man. Oh, go to bed. Tay, go to bed. What else is there? So yeah, there are restrictions on the races. The races are only going to be what is allowed inside of the what is known as like the civilized races of the world. So murdered the person, went to rescue. I mean, that's happened. A lot of my parties never made it to that person. They never even made it to the cave where the person was, or the prison, or the fort, or the castle, or the nearest town. Most of my parties never made it like a couple days away from the village they started off in, or the hamlet. Yeah, I hope you're all prepared to fucking die. I am very well known for TPKing everything. I don't even intend to. And to show that I am a very good sport, I'm going to make sure that every single dice roll that I do will be on camera. I'm not going to hide any of them. Even the dice rolls that most DMs would hide behind their DM screen, I will not hide it. It'll be out in the open. You may not know what the dice are referring to, but it'll be out in the open. So there is no fudging on my part. And when we play D&D, I hope to God you guys are being honest about what you're rolling. Because if you're not going to make the game fun for yourself. All right, I want to put that out there. The only way D&D stays fun is if you stay honest with it. All right? Gonna plan on making like 3 characters. Don't do that. You're allowed 1 character to play. You're allowed 1. I mean, you can make more characters, but you're allowed to pick only 1 to play. I am not going to have people playing multiple characters at one time. For their benefit, by the way. The first thing, right, everyone's going to need to get like 6 6-sided. That's like number 1. You have to have 6 6-sided for your stats. Try to play fetch with a hellhound, fumble to throw and crowbar. So, oh, backup characters? Nah, you're not going to need them. You die, you're out. Didn't you know that's how D&D works? You die, you're out. And then someone else gets to step in. And I think that's fairly fair. There is no coming back. Because every single time your character dies, right? Definitely need a dice list, and I don't own many dice. Don't worry. I have a dice list. It is the very simple 7 dice setup, plus 6 6-sided. And if anyone lived near me, I would give you dice. I have hundreds of dice. I've literally filled multiple Crown Royal bags with dice. Now, the reason I did say to Tay, right, and to everyone else, you get 1 life. You have 1 character. The reason I say this is because there's always a way to bring someone back. So you only get 1. Whether it's via resurrection, it's via reincarnation, or if you choose one of the deities, there is always a 10% chance that they will intervene on your behalf and bring you back from the brink. What happens after that miraculous divine intervention? Well, that's fucking up to me. And trust me, it will be fun for me and not for you. I'm fairly positive. For anyone that hadn't used their deal with the devil, right, which everyone will give this option, where you can make 1 deal with me after your character is created. You can either give up your most valuable item or the remainder of your currency, your money, your platinum, your gold, your silver, your copper. You can give that to me for a single deal with the devil. And I will give you the option of obtaining something very unique, something very powerful, and something very worthwhile. It will not be cursed, but I will not tell you everything it does. And it will be a random chance thing. I will tell you what it is, but I will not tell you everything it does. And if you go on Google and look it up, you're going to ruin the fun for yourself. All right, you will ruin the fun for yourself, believe me. Come back as a pig. With the reincarnation, yes. Yes, you can. You can come back as a pig, a dragon, a kobold, a merman, a cockroach. I don't know about you, but having a little cockroach dressed up in like itty bitty like little rivets of armor. Just send him after someone, he crawls in their ear and starts stabbing at their brains and shit. That could be very effective. You just never know. It'd be like Ant-Man, you know? It's something to keep in mind. Something to keep in mind. You just never know. But I believe it'll be fun. Donkey ass. What it primarily comes down to is what the campaign will be about. I've decided that it will either be hunting a Yeti or, the Abominable Snowman, or I will do a very simple, low-level dungeon crawl to get people used to the mechanics, how the game plays, a couple traps along the way, show that group cohesiveness, I heard a cat.
Of course there's a catch. Why wouldn't there be a catch? You're playing with the fucking devil. Goddamn.
There, for anyone that was watching, I hope you caught that. Yes, there will be a catch. There's always a catch in dealing with the devil. But that's why you make the deal, man. Now, we shall proceed to the next topic at hand. Updates and plans. As you guys have noticed, I haven't been streaming as much because I've been pretty much just wore out from work. I'm going to try my damnedest to get back into doing it. I'm feeling better at work. I'm not getting as worn out. I'm better on ensuring that I'm drinking properly and eating properly. So, the goal is to get back to doing more streams during the week. Maybe not do them as long as I was doing them. Maybe start them a tad bit earlier, say like around 7:30 instead of 8. That way I can still be in bed at roughly 10:30 so I can be up by 4. There we go. Without any big hassle. Tomorrow is Friday. I will try to stream a little bit earlier, depending on how Shy's feeling, and the kids. The kids are feeling better. They're not as sick as they were. So that should be all taken care of again, hopefully for a little while. Cool beans, dude. Jesus Christ. Cool beans, really? Good Lord. Oh. I think the last time I heard that I was like in middle school. Oh, Jesus. That's old. So we'll be getting back to that. Tomorrow, since it's Friday, I will be doing... God damn it, why is that going off right now? You probably heard the Chocobo alarm. I'll be getting back into Legend of Dragoon. We'll be playing that tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday are kind of up in the air right now, but we'll figure it out. What is the notification from who? It is just the chatty time. Okay. Your friend says cool beanos? Cool beanos. You say keen. You got a keen eye there, man. Minecraft Mondays will come back, I promise, with a special twist. But I shall reveal that later. It's always later. If anyone's got any questions about the schedule, about videos, streams that are coming and stuff like that, my biggest goal is trying to get through Legend of Dragoon as fast as I can, but still getting as much as I can. I still missed one of the Stardusts, which kind of sucks, but I'll be getting back into that and doing that and getting it, and I'll be happy. Yeah, you did. You should say sorry, Tay. You gave me some wild ideas for Minecraft. I forgot to tell you all now. There's some new canon involved in the Discord and people. Jesse's new laugh is yeah. That is how Jessie laughs from now on. So if she's ever laughing and putting lol or LFMAO or whatever, it is yeah. So remember, that's canon now. Can't wait to see what Lloyd has in store. Oh yeah, no, I'm good. Lloyd is going to be enjoying himself. No, it's not. It is. That's canon. In the Discord, Jesse was laughing, and I sent a picture of Heidegger, who is an evil villain in Final Fantasy VII, who literally laughs. Yeah, which is now canon for her. Hi, Shy.
Hi.
Someone is back from working. Fancy. Mm-hmm. Jessie says she's not gonna talk in the Discord because I made fun of her canon laugh. From now on, Jessie laughs like yeah.
Want me to smack him for you?
That's rude. It's canon. She laughs like one of the Three Stooges. Ooh, schedule. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, see, that line there is a bad line, but... Everyone's saying hi, and Jesse's like, you've never even heard me. That's fine. That's fine. It's just canon now. I need more than a smack. You're not getting our address.
From him.
Shit, you ain't getting that. Did you just poke me in the head?
I did. I was gonna smack you, but I was like, Yes, I did get a job.
Yes. Yes, she did. She'll be doing,
I'm a cashier at a gas station.
like you used to be a long time ago.
When we first met, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Way back when. Ugh. Also, Tay says hi if you didn't say hi back to her.
Hey!
There you go. There, that's a hi to everybody. She just duded you, basically, yeah. Noot, noot. Shh. God damn. So yeah, those are the plans going on forward. We'll catch up on Legend of Dragoon back tomorrow. Luckily, it's only a half day, so I won't be wore out at all. I can get a nap in before anything goes on, which would be really nice. Yes, what?
I have a pocket down here, too.
Congratulations. You have a pocket over a pocket. You have a pocket inside of a pocket
Tri-pocket. It's
over
the
a pocket.
ultimate girl pants.
The ultimate girl pants. 3 pockets on one side. A pocket inside of a pocket on top of another pocket. It's the little things in life, right? It's the little things.
I gotta find a shirt. Because I don't know where my one went on the gas stove. Nope.
Nope, that's not a stove. That's not in the bathroom. Dryer. Washer.
Wash.
Are you having a stroke?
I don't smell burnt toast.
Okay, well, put your stuff out there. Otherwise, I didn't move a shirt from the dryer or the washer.
What?
Good lord. Pocketception. Do you know what kind of happiness that makes for a girl? Pockets in general are a great thing. She has pockets all over her pants, but she has a pocket inside of a pocket, and then a pocket on top of those other 2 pockets. All going down her leg. So she's very, very thrilled. She is very thrilled. You got a hair in your mouth? Gross. Anywho. Yes, Shy will be playing that D&D campaign, and we will get that stuff all set up. You're so fucking weird.
You're with me.
I know I am. I never said I wasn't weird. I just think you're weirder than I am.
I said you're with me.
I know. I said I know that I am.
No, you said I know that I'm weird.
I know. I said I know that I am with you. I know that I am weird, but I still believe that you are weirder than I am.
Okay.
Suck it.
Oh no! I've been together too long.
How does it feel to have your tongue licked?
I'm so creeped out. That touch.
Nah, the dog don't want out. Dog just gets prancy when he thinks something's going on. Nah, I'm nowhere near as weird. The way they did it at the same time. Thanks, Alpha.
Oh my god.
We ain't saving it for the OnlyFans we're sharing.
I thought I had one up on him. I didn't.
No.
I was gonna lick your forehead. You aimed high.
He almost got my nostril. Maybe you should go sit down before you throw up. You good?
I'm traumatized.
Yeah, she is traumatized. So, I'm going to ask you. Okay. Do you want to go hunting a Yeti or an abominable snowman or go through a low-level dungeon crawl?
Dungeon crawl.
Dungeon crawl?
Uh-huh.
Are you going to train all the newbies how to do stuff?
Is that my job?
Probably.
Ah! Yeah.
There you go. She shall train the newbies. The newbie boobies.
Come forth, my nubs.
Actually, that'd be a great team name for them, the newbie boobies, because the majority of them are girls.
And yeah.
You and Tay are going to do some weird shit. I already know it.
Yeah.
I'm going to flick your titty. I need help.
You need help.
Yes, apparently. What?
I don't know, he scooched over towards me. Yeah.
This is what I gotta deal with every day. What was that? The weird noise? That was all her.
I am a woman of many noises.
Yes. She's already excited. Yes, she is. She's very excited. Tay just goes, fuck yeah, fuck we are. Yeah, I know it's gonna be.
I'm in danger.
Are you fucking serious?
That was perfect timing. I'm in danger.
And then you ripped ass at me. Was me being belched at not enough?
No. You licked my tongue. Suffer.
You tried to lick me first.
You had it in your mind too, okay?
Duh. I wasn't
We
gonna let you get away with
initiated
it.
at the same time. Your fucking fault.
Yeah, this is what I deal with all the time. I'm definitely in danger. Yes, Mayo, you will be in danger. You all will be. From Jessie and her. Yeah.
Just
let him out.
Don't need to practice tap dancing.
He's very tappy toes. I wish we never did the hardwood floor. It's not. Jesus Christ. Is that your shot?
Mm.
I'm sorry. You might want to go drink some water. Maybe drink some more.
No, because that's going to make my stomach more full, and then I'm going to do more burpees.
I mean, if you do enough burpees, it'll help you lose weight. The exercise burpees?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I picked up what you were throwing down, and I hate it.
Doggy boots? No, because then they just shake it and he'd fall over because he doesn't have a tendon in his one arm. So no, we're not doing that.
I mean, we could put little caps on his claws after we cut them. Like little silicone caps instead of going.
You know how pissed off you get when he just licks his feet?
Mm-hmm.
He'd be tearing at those.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know.
There is no good solution. The solution is just let him live life.
No.
Yes.
No.
Does anyone want my woman? I'll give her away to a good home.
Don't lick me.
Twitch hates your TV, then don't use Twitch on your TV. What? The fuck you telling me to shush for?
Oh, right in the hernia.
Exactly. That's what you get for shushing me. Can we give you away first? No, no one's gonna get that much for me. You two make a cute pair. No, we don't.
I mean,
She's cute. I'm just a pair of balls.
pendulous.
Yes.
Balls.
The fuck was that for? I didn't even move.
I don't know. Your look said,
My legs, I'm gonna tap in the tummy again.
yeah.
Be a tummy tapper. Perspective corners.
I got a dog to let in. I can't go in a corner. Why am I Australian? God, I hate when I go in the random accents, and I don't even mean to.
Wow, this became a weird stream, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
Kitty cameo. We have a lot of kitties. Yes, I know you like kitty cameos.
I got you, homie.
Huh?
I have no idea what that one was.
Sound like I said pasta.
Got you, homie.
Oh.
An impasta. Straight up read my mind. You guys love seeing the cats, I know. Off camera gets all lovey-dovey, I'm sure. No.
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 No, this is actually pretty mild and nice, honestly.
What do you mean mild and nice? I'm never nice.
Yeah, we don't do lovey-dovey.
Oh, bullshit. We sit on the fucking couch and make sure something is touching. Not in a weird way. We either have our feet touch or
We
our
talk.
hands. Oh my fucking god. Shut up. You no have people, there is no talking. It's like a little segment. Not fighting with metal at work. I mean, not right now. Shut up, Alpha.
Good day. Hi.
This is how it is.
Ah, butthole.
There you guys go. Now you guys get the kitty cameo. Shiori will stay up there. Her tongue. Yes. Thanks, John. I just joined. What have I come into? Shy is having fun.
That's just me. That's how I live my life.
We were talking about D&D and the plans going forward, and how I will be getting back into streaming now that I'm kind of sort of getting used to the work schedule and stuff like that. The fuck was that
There's
for?
so much drool on your chair now.
I know, she's a very drooly cat. There's nothing I can do about it. She's extremely drooly. With the kitty's butt on your head. Well, not on my head. I lean forward, so it's not on my head.
I cannot help that. I'm sorry.
That's fine, I'll smell it right now.
Why the fuck did you bite me? My hand was just there.
Because she's showing you love, that's how she does it.
Yeah, hypodermic needle teeth.
Pretty much. Ooh, excuse me.
I can get the black one and it can be the devil on his other shoulder.
She wouldn't stay up there long enough.
I'll just hover her and watch Shiori smack the piss out of her.
I'll have to catch up on the replay after the stream ends. Ah, you're all good. I was basically talking about doing a stream later on down the road of doing a D&D character creation for a campaign that we got that's going to happen in January, at least one Saturday in January, and see where it goes from there. Love bites mean I love you, Mom. Exactly.
Ow! Stop.
She's such a good kitty, though. She's such a good cat. She's gonna fall. And talking about continuing Legend of Dragoon tomorrow and trying to get through that in the near future.
Flipped her off and she bit me and her nail went right under my nail.
Don't give her the middle finger. She won't bite you.
You're not my real dad.
Thank fucking God.
I know, right? Probably be way more fucked up.
Yes. And illegal. On so many levels. You wanna fight? Oh!
Stick your head up your butt and fight for air. Bitch.
It's stick my head up your butt and fight for air.
Nope, stick up your butt.
Okay.
That's the way I was always told. Hi.
No, it's I will stick your head up my ass and you can fight for air.
Nope.
That's how it's supposed to go.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Don't bite my balls.
Plenty of air up Shy's butt. Yeah. She lets it out quite frequently.
I love you, Calandra.
Oh, we're always nice to each other. For the most
Nice
part.
and mean.
My water's burning. What the fuck? Bye, Anne. What else did I discuss? Doing more streaming. And yada yada yada. Be extremely bendy. I used to be bendy. I used to be able to contort myself, but
I'm bendy.
girl,
But
Yeah.
Wow.
She's never coming back. We've scared her away.
No. She'll be back.
I'm actually double jointed on both my shoulders, and I used to be able to basically play jump rope with myself, but I think my muscles became too tight. Now if I do that, like, you can literally hear all of my muscles just, like, rippling and the knots just bursting. And it is very painful now. Used to be fun to do.
Okay, bye. Good night.
Good night. Love you. Did you just flick me off?
Nope.
You're such a little bitch. Thought you were going to say something totally different. What? What did you think I was going to say? That I'm double jointed and I used to myself? No, I played jump rope. I could literally, like, jump over my own arms. Not anymore, however. Now I'm too old and crotchety and too many back problems. Let's see, what's the date today? Today's the 13th, so let's do a little schedule here, people. What if we tried to schedule the 29th as the character creation day for D&D for the campaign? And then if anyone else wants to join by that point in time, they should be able to tell me that they want to be a part of it, and we should have no problem getting everyone involved. So there, the 29th will be the character creation. You can put it on your calendars, or if you're crazy enough, you can just remember on your own accord. Sounds good to me, at least. I have 2 sockets in my shoulders, so I used to pop them for one socket to the other. Really messed up people. So I can still, it's probably better on this camera actually, like I can push down and it's solid, but I can actually send my shoulder inward because my glenoid cavity is actually very shallow, and I can go from a little bit of push to a lot of push. Like I can actually literally dislocate my own shoulder, but I can still move it, and I just gotta pop it back into place. Apparently Maya's like super pumped for this. She's like, I want to die. I want to die. I want to die in a fantasy world. And then I also had a thing brewing inside my old dome here, but I gotta contact a couple people privately to see if they would be up for doing something kind of fun and kind of weird. I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet, because they have other stuff going on currently, and I don't want to disturb them, because I hate reaching out to people and feel like I'm disturbing them. I literally fucking heard that. Oh my god. You guys may not have heard this, but I literally just heard Shy rip some massive ass in our room. The sound came reverberating down the stairs. And it was like 8 seconds long. Like, holy shit. Oh, I'm ready for destruction. Miles ready to get destroyed. Miles been waiting for the moment to get destroyed by somebody. Oh, it's so bad. Anywho, plenty of air up there. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It'll be fun. If you guys have any questions about D&D or Eldarrun, you guys are more than free to ask them as well, and I shall do my best to answer them. Must have had some beans or something tonight. No, she is actually on a specific type of medication, and it does kind of fuck with her stomach. And usually the day after she takes it, she's only takes it about once a week. That's usually when it gets really bad, and she took her medication yesterday, so that's why she's having stomach issues today. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, Yeti, 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 ready to laugh at Jesse. The brat little demon woman. The fart cannons are prepared to fire. They were a little bit weak. I do know that it's going to be difficult, I think, to stream the campaign. Just because I want to make sure that I can get everyone's voices in it. I want to make sure that I can get, and if I can't get the voices, at least get their text or their chats. Because I know some people don't want to have their voices exposed. Could always use a filter, a voice changer,
or throw on a little bit of an accent and a little bit of a voiceover and make yourself sound different for shits and giggles, to make yourself unique.
To try and make yourself a little bit more fun. Because what's more fun than sounding freaky? But we'll figure that as we get a little bit closer to it. Hopefully Alpha and I can sit down and conjure up something to increase the power of my PC as well, so I don't lose any frame rate or processing power from using Discord on my PC as well. Because Discord takes up a lot of power when it's battling OBS, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. And I think just having some slightly better hardware would take care of that. And with this new job and stuff like that, it shouldn't be that hard to obtain before we get together to play. What I think I will do as well is I will try to have maybe like bi-weekly streams involving D&D, involving Eldarrun Age of Wretchedness, to sit down and show you guys like updates that are going on for it, things you can look forward to. Like we can discuss the lore of the world, how the world came to be, the gods of the world, what each one fully governs. I have their symbols, their holy aspects are drawn up as well. Trying to think what else is there to discuss about the world so that people can get more invested and want to be more enveloped in it. I do actually have a map, which I think I can show you all if I can figure out how to do this. Let me see here. It should be wrong folder. This one. Yes? Maybe. And it is in... Where are you? It wouldn't be in pictures. No, not there. It would be...
Give me a minute. I must look here.
Be in that one. That's the building system. Viable. That's what I'm looking for. In that one? Hey, look, it's my various chapters for my stuff here. I can show you guys what the cover art's supposed to look like for it, but I think I'll hold off on that for right now. Where is my map? I know I have the damn thing. I apparently will have to look for my map. I apparently cannot find it. But I do have a map of the actual world, and I can show you guys that at a different time because I apparently can't find it. I had a perfect character in mind, but they are a turtle. Yep, no. So here's the thing, right? Anything you've done in D&D, throw it away. Throw away any notion, any race that you've ever encountered in D&D, throw it away. And the reason I say that is because my stuff is different. It is not the same stuff. It may use similar names, it may use similar characteristics, but even the race-wise, the abilities are different. You're not going to have healing surges, by the way, those don't exist. The only way you're getting healed is if you got a cleric. Or a druid. That's it. You don't have either one, you ain't getting heals. Alright. Throw all that shit away. That stuff does not exist no more. Not in this world. If a wizard is in doubt, the answer is always fireball. No. No. I love the meme, but chain lightning's far better. Because what chain lightning can do is chain lightning can actually heat up the armor, any metal armor and metal weapons that are around, and actually force the enemy to start burning alive inside the armor if chain lightning is used long enough. So no, fuck fireball. Chain lightning's far better. Because you get to torture them, and then if they still live, they burn. It's fucking gorgeous. Fireball, it just makes everything go boom, including yourself. Rude. I'm being honest, right? What D&D became now is not, in my mind, good at all. I really dislike the new crap. And I've disliked it for quite some time. I've played 3rd edition, I played 3.5, I played 4th, I played 4.5, I played 5th. I do not like any of them. I like aspects, but the vast majority of the stuff involved in them is shit. Complete and total utter garbage that is not needed at all to make a fun experience. It is just a lot of wasted time. Love me, hate me, that's my opinion on it. And I've played them. I don't care for them. I care for certain things about them. Some of the spells are really good. Some of the abilities are really nice. I don't like the whole, any race can be any class, and any class can go with any race. Any god will be okay with any class. There is no limitations at all. Then why play? It's no longer individual. It's the severe freedom that they give you is actually totally limiting. As weird as it sounds. Because you're no longer an individual because everyone else can be just fucking like you. They no longer have secondary skills. They got rid of those after a while. They don't have anything to make your character personalized. And in these modern editions, everyone kind of wants to play the same fucking thing the same fucking way, and it just fucking sucks. Even though there is so much vast freedom, it removes the individuality of the character, something you're supposed to connect with. If everyone's playing a fucking turtle because they have a 17 armor class base to start off with, which armor in the new generation I think is fucking stupid. It's not simplistic at all. Okay, cool, you're all a bunch of beefy tankers. Cool. We all want to play tieflings with magic. We want to be bards because we can have sex with everything. Cool, you want to be a tiefling thief. Okay, that's totally original, man. That's cool. I don't know. I don't like the new stuff. I think they went way too far just to cater to so many different people at one time. And they also ruined the world of fucking Greyhawk, alright? Fuck that shit. Not happy with that. They ruined Forgotten Realms. Fuck that shit. And I can say this because I've also played the newer games with the newer setup and the newer rules and regulations and stuff. Even the Dark Alliance that came out, which was Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, by the way, that came out in like 2019. It was fucking garbage underneath the new rule set. Fucking garbage. The only thing that was good about Baldur's Gate 3 is the full story. I hate the mechanics. I really fucking do. I hate the fact that you can have someone who should have no jumping ability at all literally leap 12 fucking feet in the air. Nani the fuck. You can put a rat inside a rat inside a rat inside a rat inside a rat. There is some physics, there is some laws, some regulations to Dungeons and Dragons. If there is nothing to it, there is no reason for the challenge to be there. I like the challenge. Believe me, my shit is challenging, so I hope you all fucking know this. It will be a bitch. The rules make it a challenge. Yes, it does. I'm sorry, Shori. My bad. I almost threw the cat off the back of the chair. More goddamn notifications. What the fuck's this? Okay. That's an interesting thing to see by Andrew. All right. Anywho, whatever you've thought you've known about D&D, throw it to the wayside. It is going to be different. There are going to be challenges, but everything you will encounter can be overcome. You just gotta take a little bit of time and think, and you can do it. I promise you. I literally playtest all of my own stuff long before anyone else gets to see it. The Andrew thing, he did a post on X, Twitter, whatever the fuck it's called. And it was weird. That's it. It's just weird. So. And yes, using chain lightning to cause more pain and suffering is always amazing. You can also do some hardcore pain and suffering if you use something called fire water. The fire water spell actually turns regular water into alcohol. And not the drinky drink alcohol type. Like the Molotov burning barrel type. So if you go into let's say a town and you see the well, you can literally turn that entire well full of water into alcohol and start a raging inferno inside their well. There are very interesting things you can do in D&D, especially if you want to be heinous. If you try to play good and help as many people as possible, the game's actually more difficult. It takes a lot longer to level up. Also, I think they got rid of actual weights for like gold and armors and stuff like that. No, we have weight. We have physics. It's a bitch, but I like it. It also forces people to have to choose what's actually important to them when they kill a giant who has a huge treasure hoard or something. You got to figure out, what do I keep? What do I get rid of? Because you don't want to be around that big old body for long. Unless you have someone on, your team that has the animate dead spell and they animate the corpse of the hill giant or something like that. Then you have a walking doorstop. Treasure hauler. Until daylight, basically. You guys didn't hear that from me, though. So what else is on your guys' minds? I'll be around for like another 15-ish minutes, and then I'll probably call her a night. Get some early rest for my half day of overtime tomorrow. Bring me your questions. Bring me your thoughts and concerns. You? I mean, it's an actual thing, though. It's an actual thing. You can take a fresh fallen body and turn it into a walking corpse and use it, for your own purposes. Really, Alpha? The reason we say things are on fire is because it is actually heating up to the point where it continually ignites. However, the fire is actually roaming across the item. I've been thinking about what's a good, inexpensive way to rule the world. And donuts. What you do is you buy a Quick Trip. You buy into the Quick Trip franchise and you will rule the world. And donuts, because the glazers are fucking amazing. And if you go to Quick Trip on the right day, you get glazers and you get chicken strips. And you make one hell of a fucking sandwich. You cut that glazer, which is a donut, in half. And you put the nice hot chicken strip in the center. You get your savory and your sweet all at the same time. It is a amazing experience. Can we get an example of fucking what? Of fire? Or how to rule the world? Because I just gave you how to rule the world. So is there chicken or burgers? Chicken and burgers? At a Quick Trip? Yes. So like, you guys have heard of Buc-ee's, right? Like down in Texas. Quick Trip is basically a Buc-ee's. Quick Trip has basically all your dailiness, like everyday needs, and 1,000 times more shit. They literally have Quick Trips with no gas pumps in the nearest city to me, just to sell the food and stuff they have inside of them. Of which you would use a reanimated body for. Oh, so you can actually use a reanimated corpse to test traps. So if you find an area where you think there might be traps, but you've tried to search for them and you have failed constantly, reanimate a body and send it through the hallway where you believe the traps would be, and they will set the traps off for you. Or if you know that someone is waiting to attack you, right? Or if you feel that thing is, you send that body in for you. If you need to clear out a location, you send that body in, and it will make everyone freak out and run away. You can actually use a reanimated body to carry stuff for you. They can search for things. When a wizard or a warlock, or in my game, a spellwright, actually reanimates a corpse, that corpse can actually listen for a certain amount of time to very simple instructions, usually 5 to 10 word instructions, and it will be able to complete those, or it will do its best to complete them for a certain amount of time. Cumberland Farms, we have one here on the other side of Phoenix. Gotcha. Yeah, Quick Trip is like an amazing place. Speak with dead plants equals interrogate a table. I suppose technically, but I wouldn't go that far. I also don't have speak with dead plants. I just have speak with plants. I speak with animals, speak with plants, and speak with stone. So you can talk to the ground. You can actually hear the stone talk back to you. It might tell you got rocks in your head, but don't. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting spells, and you can use them in a very crazy ways. The more you sit down and think about something, and if it has a what's the word I'm looking for? A valuable construction to it, most DMs will let you do it. That's called the rule of cool. If it sounds really cool, you just let it happen. I don't always use that rule, but I am more willing to allow certain things to happen more if they're role played well. Interrogate the table. Yeah, what exactly are they holding over the chairs? Go home. No, you can actually just use an exploding rune for that one. You could technically put an exploding rune on like a biscuit and have them swallow the biscuit, and then you can just set the rune off at your leisure. It'd be the same thing. But what I would probably do is there's the spell that causes darkness. And now this is actually a darkness that is stated in the game to be impenetrable. No light can pierce this. If you know someone is going to be walking through a particular area, now the darkness spell only covers a certain radius, right? A certain diameter. You would put that darkness spell over a certain area, let's say a doorway, or put the darkness spell over a portal, right, to go in and out of someplace. You can completely hide things. Completely with this. You can make people go silent. You could there's actually a cantrip where you can make people incessantly scratch themselves at any location of your choosing. So you can literally take the king of a kingdom and force him to start scratching his nuts in front of everyone. Incessantly, just without stopping. You all need to go home. You all need to leave now. But there are some amazing things you can do with the spells and the cantrips and everything like that. Nah, fuck it. You can't put people in a bag of holding. No bag of holding is large enough. At least if you go with what the book states. The book states that no bag of holding would be large enough to carry a person per se. Because the bag can only be opened up this wide. That's why it says you're limited on what can go into it based on the opening of the bag. Because the usual bag is only going to be about as big as this. If you look at the actual proportions that the bag gives you, it's this. You can put someone's head in it, but you can't get the rest of them in usually. So, put the darkness over a pit. Yep. Definitely make it sound interesting. I mean, you can do a lot of crazy things. There is one cantrip that's called Shatter. And when you use it, any form of pottery or glass, gems of a particular value, they will all shatter at one moment. Then there's one where you can I think it's called cinch, where you can actually take all your items that you have laid out on like a bag or a carpet, and you can use this spell and like cinch it up and tie it up in a big old knot for yourself. So you basically have packed up your entire camp with a single spell. Yeah, see, me as a DM, I wouldn't have allowed that just because. Let me see if I have a bag. I do have a bag here. The majority of their bag of holding proportions, right? Unless you have like one of the super large ones, which is even still like just the size of a pillowcase, are usually. No, I'm not gonna drink this. This is a very special Crown Royal. The bag of holding is usually only about yay big, right? And that's why it says don't put sharp stuff in here. It's very limiting on the size. Like the inside of this is unlimited, but it's whatever can actually fit inside the opening of the bag of holding that matters. Unless you have, like I said, the pillowcase, and then they'd have to be a small person to fit inside a pillowcase. Like a, like a halfling. Could potentially fit. But finding those is usually a rare thing. But that all depends on the DM as well. Ooh, no, don't crush that. Please move. There we go. There. And I've told this story many times over. When I play D&D a lot, I like going with a shorter person just because they're more entertaining to me. But I also like playing a character that will definitely throw my party away for the betterment of the battle. I will throw any of the people away as meat shields or as cannon fodder so I can win the battle. Because their lives don't fucking matter to me. What matters is survivability. Because the longer you can survive, the more chances you have to bring them back. If they die. So remember that. You have to work as a unit, but do not sacrifice your own safety. Why am I being notified of this again? Okay. Carry a hand in your bag of holding just in case someone asks for a hand. There's a magic hand spell. So, yeah, there is a magic hand spell that can do certain things for you. It's not super crazy. There's a spell to do ventriloquism. There's a spell to turn your body into stone or turn your body into bark to give you that armor bonus, to wrap you up in it. There's a spell that's called grease, where you like literally just turn everything into grease all around you. So you can either let it on fire and or cook with it or whatever. Guy in a campaign where he was a huge warrior, strong as fuck, but his brain nowhere to be seen. Was hilarious. My father had that. His name was Oscar Fuckbrother. He was a half ogre, and because he was too dumb, the red dragon that he was up against couldn't actually put fear into the half ogre because he was too stupid to understand what fear was. And my dad was able to defeat the red dragon within 3 rounds because he scored a decapitation critical on the 3rd round. And yeah, my dad literally had a character that was just like that, Oscar Fuckbrother. We actually found one of his character sheets in that big chest on the porch. Yep. That's what it was. He was too dumb to be afraid. I think the intelligence on it was a 6. The smallest amount of intelligence you can have is a 3. And I think that one's a 6. So he was too stupid to be afraid of a dragon. So yeah. It can happen. Based on whatever like character you're designing, you always got to have like a dump stat. And yes, hello Raven. I would never use intelligence as my dump stat, but I mean if you're just gonna be a hulking brute, I guess that's the way to do it. There's also a unseen servant where you can actually have someone like do household menial chores and stuff for you, which is actually a pretty nice little spell. You can get a guard dog, technically, one of the spells. One of the spells is where you just make your opponent continually dance, where they can't stop. And then everyone around them starts doing the same damn thing. They all start dancing. Like, the amount of spells in D&D itself is crazy. And I am bringing in prayers as well. So there are certain prayers that druids and clerics have that can perform certain feats and actions without using their spells. Same thing with bards. Originally, bards in D&D really didn't do a whole lot. They had like illusionist abilities, but I'm bringing in actual song melodies that they can play to perform certain actions like they do in modern D&D, but not as drastic as they do in modern D&D. I'm trying to think what else is there. You can turn sticks into snakes. That's always fun. So if you have a staff, you throw the staff, you turn into a snake, and it bites somebody. So you can make your opponent do the chicken dance? Yes. Yep, you can. I'm pretty sure a lot of bards have done that, Cal. I'm pretty sure a lot of them have. The hideous laughter, yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of crazy things in there. I like the rope trick, which actually sends a rope straight into the sky, about 50 feet or whatever it is. And you can climb it, and that rope will be steady. And you can actually have a portable, invisible, like a hideout attached to that rope, so you can actually climb up, and it's a place that can fit, I think, 15 or 20 some odd people. I think it was called Rope Trick or something along those lines. You can mix some spells kind of together to develop different outcomes as well, which is really nice. Affect Normal Fires is actually a fun little spell. So if you see someone has a little campfire going on, you can use Affect Normal Fires and make that thing turn to a big old fucking bonfire and scare the shit out of people. Someone's having a witch trial or something. This guy's a menace to society. He's a bastard. He gets mad. You just start that fire and make it huge and make people run off. Do the whole like Castlevania Dracula thing from the Netflix TV show. There's a lot of things you can do. But with that being said, there are some things you shouldn't do, and the DM probably won't allow you to do. Like I said, my stuff's got some rules, my stuff's got physics, my stuff's got some reality stuff into it. With a hint of overpowering cataclysmic whoop ass. That's a good way to put it. Cataclysmic whoop ass. It should be fun. And on the 29th, we'll sit down and do an actual character creation for Eldarrun, Age of Wretchedness. For those that do want to play, like I said, get in contact with me. Send me what you're thinking, and I will tell you if it's okay or not. And I will say what is probably the closest thing you can get to that. And I will send you the information that you're looking for, and you can go through it yourself. I do not have all the spells set up exactly for the game, but I will make sure I have at least all the first level spells and maybe first and second level spells for any of the casting classes. We'll keep it low leveled, stay at about level 1, maybe level 2 is what you guys can reach. We'll see. Debating how much if I want to actually use my buyables or just kind of give you guys a preset equipment setup based on whatever class you take, which maybe I'll do that to make it a little bit easier for everybody, because it would only take me 5 or 10 minutes to sit down and write that up. If your sandwich tries to bite you back, that's a mimic. Usually. Oh, no, that's not entirely true either. There's other creatures that can do that. It's not just a mimic. Or they can take on the appearance of a sandwich through an illusion spell and try to bite you. Or a hypnosis spell. You know, they could make you believe that they're a sandwich when they're actually a rodent. There's a few different ways to make that work. I just thought of one that was very hideous, but I won't mention that one. That one can stay in the mind for a little while. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow night. Hopefully start at the stream about 7:30 or so. And we'll be back to Legend of Dragoon on Disc 2. The new adventure. Everyone gets to start at the same place this way. I guess we'll see where we go from there. I'm going to call her an evening because I said I would. And I hope you guys enjoyed chatting and getting the updates and seeing the damage done. I don't know if you can even see that fucking thing. There you go. You can see it down there. Nice little scar. We will try our hardest not to die. No promises, though. I do not expect you to survive. I am being extremely honest. I do not expect anyone to survive it. My dice are known to be vicious. I had, before I leave, I will do a quick little story time before I leave. We had a campaign where everyone was doing quite well. And everyone was succeeding. They were making their rolls. They were hitting everything just fine. At the very last roll of the encounter, I was playing a troll. There were only one of them was knocked unconscious, and the other 3 players were still up. I rolled on a single dice 3 criticals and obliterated that party. So believe me, it's gonna happen. People are gonna be obliterated. I might just be the alcoholic version of obliterated. We'll just find out. All right, good night. I'm out.